Hello, welcome back to Doombringer Duel League. It has begun. We saw Respa 2-1 Lagira, and next up we've got my favorite player in all of Arena FPS, if I'm totally honest, and completely biased. It is going to be Gaia, going up against demsix. Finland versus England. In esports, that tends to go one way, and this likely will too. But I gotta say, demsix looking very sharp indeed. So I'm looking forward to this match. Both players, huge amounts of experience in Doombringer. These guys are not going to be surprised by which maps come out. They're not going to have any issues, you know, with the finer tunings of the mechanics. They're going to be very well aware indeed. And there it is, demsix. Look at that guy. Look how cool he looks. Ah, Doombringer Duel League, you are a beautiful thing. Up against Gaia. And, you know, this is a little bit David and Goliath. But it's a bit like if David went to the gym for about 6 months and Goliath sat on his sofa for a while. You know? They're going to be slightly closer than you might expect, I think. demsix does have some really strong characteristics to his game. Gaia should, on paper, just be a little bit too solid, but we will see. And it might be about time for us to get into game and get these boys to ready up. As I will now turn to the computer. I will give them the message. And we are about to get into it. It is going to be demsix. It is going to be Gaia. It is going to be GT4 once again. And here we go. demsix has forgotten to use his profile. We're not going to worry about that. He will, of course, be instantly disqualified from the league. I jest. On board then, with demsix. Making his way quite gingerly to the Mega. We'll get it. Gaia prioritizing the weapons. A decent decision a lot of the time in Doombringer. A nice rocket. demsix used that. Doesn't push him too hard. Understands that he's up against the knockback of the LG. Doesn't like the angle, and very good backsway onto two-way A's, and is better positioned for the Mega. Direct out of the telly. demsix making the dream work. Coming in now with the LG. Not quite able to take Gaia down, who is just living on the smallest slither of health. As demsix, and this is a great play actually. This is really advanced stuff to go for the 50 in the red there as opposed to Mega. All the 25s behind him. He had so many options there, and he picked what on, you know, the first glance feels really dangerous, but it is the right play. And he's pulled it off. A little bit of exit damage on that Mega does sting though. Still have a tied game though. This guy, yeah, I think maybe considered sticking around for that red and fighting. Decides not to. Probably for the best. Mega is now up. It's going to clash. Guy spams telly exit. And that's going to lead demsix to go the other route. Oh, Gaia falls. But demsix is taking so much damage, and oh dear, that's a bit of a heartbreaker. Now Gaia, with his mechanical prowess, which is considerable. This is one of the greatest players to ever touch CPM, and also one of the greatest players to ever touch Doombringer. He's won tournaments. He has beaten the likes of Big JT, whoever that is. He's played Zork before. He's taken him close. He's taken Cygnus close. He's taken Stink Like Sock and beaten Stink Like Sock on occasion. You know, this is a very accomplished player, and there's no shame in losing to him whatsoever. And when he's on, he is on. Huge rockets here. Gotling, even at that range. Dear lord. It's a hell of a gun. It is a hell of a gun. Road finish as well. And that's one thing that is going to be very natural to go. Coming from CPM, but also having played a lot of Doombringer as well at this point. His weapon switches are fantastic. Really maximizes the damage. Always sends you away with a parting shotgun shot or a parting rail. Good moves from demsix here, though maybe gets a little overeager. Takes that direct for good measure. Gaiia will be on... Yeah, he should be able to get both ways. So it's sort of a trade. Better position for Mega, though, for Gaiia, I would say. Both using the Gotling, though. This is now very even. Down to the 25s goes Gaiia. Knows that demsix can't really make a jump, or at least shouldn't be able to. Does. Very brave. Very brave. Collects the Mega for his bravery. And Gaiia has to walk away a little bit here. Now up close, it's getting iffy. demsix with the LG could put him down. Gaiia, I think, a little bit stubborn with the rocket there. Could have gone shotgun, could have done a lot of things. And demsix walks in. That's his red. All right, this is a big swing. And the stakes in a match like this for Gaiia are pretty high, actually. If he's not routinely beating people like demsix, he's going to struggle to make it into the playoffs.
You're tied for the lead.
And here he is, doing a fantastic job as demsix, who maybe wants to go to the playoffs himself. Okay.
The lead.
4-3 then. And I wasn't expecting this. Aggression here from Gaiia. Does keep demsix at bay for a little bit, whose stack isn't really growing. Needs to back away onto this Mega. Might leave it too late. Gaiia doesn't actually go for it. Yeah, demsix does get away with his major. Rocket though. Huge from Gaiia. A very awkward position after demsix. Very awkward. In fact, where do you go? You do that jump I've never seen in my life, apparently. That's where you go. Always learning things. Always learning things watching these guys. He stays alive. This is remarkable from demsix. It's got to be said. Making some fantastically good decisions. Doesn't quite get the better out of that fight then. Yeah, it sort of backed himself into this corner. He couldn't really get out from there as Gaiia wants the frag. We'll have to settle for a rail for now. LG could be enough here from demsix now, sending out the Eggy boys. Can't really wait for the Mega though. Yeah, needs to get up close, and Gaiia will put him down very quickly indeed. And I think that spawn is going to be short-lived. Although Gaiia getting a bit ahead of himself, spamming the tele-exit that was never taken. 4-5 with 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. This is not what I expected. I'll be honest with you. And the fact that demsix is still in this, fantastic from him. Really, really fantastic. I told you he was looking sharp. I was playing him earlier and I was like, okay, this guy's pretty good. He's better than me at the moment for sure. He's playing very well. But Gaiia maybe just a bit too solid at this point. He's sort of found his form, found his footing in this map. Nothing too crazy from him thus far. But the rockets especially, I think, have been solid. As I said earlier, I think he overcommitted once or twice. Whereas I would have liked to have seen a super shotgun switch. But for me... But to me, you know, it's okay. It's okay. 4-7. Gonna be tough for demsix now. Needs to be aggressive. Needs to rack up the frags pretty quickly. Well, low ground with the amount of knockback that's in Doombringer, you'd be surprised what he could do with an SSG from there, but doesn't quite get the connection he needs.
1 minute remaining.
And now Gaia, I think, can play a very, very safe game. This is about holding your serve at this point. This is about just being the wall. Keep the frags at bay. It was the result that we expected. Gaia beating demsix on GT4, absolutely expected. But in this fashion, no. And it makes me very, very optimistic about second and maybe even third maps in this series. GG is called and well played. Yeah, absolutely. I think it was poor old He's trying to forfeit. You can't quite manage it. Beautiful stuff from both of them there. I thought both had their moments. Mechanically, I would say actually neither impressed me that much compared with their normal level. It was really the decision making that I liked. There was that brilliant moment for me when demsix could have just picked up the Mega, you know? Could have just picked up the Mega. He was on 25 HP, he was on 0 armor. Get your Mega. He goes, no. I know exactly what to do. I'm going to take red and a YA and a 25 bubble, and then I'll take Mega. And I don't even know how we figured it out, but fantastic stuff. And there we go. That is our first map of this series. 7-4, the final score. Where it will be going next, I have actually been told. It is off screen though, and we are going to be seeing very shortly anyway, as we have moved on to Duel 5. Duel 5, once again, we're seeing the same maps as we did in our first series. I'm surprised again to be at Duel 5. I think it really plays against the strengths of Gaia, in my understanding of his gameplay. But maybe for him, there's two other maps that are a little bit more egregious. But demsix, I think, has a decent shot here. It's all about his favorite weapons. It's all about that cerebral game. It's all about the solid ABCs. But we will see. Let's get on in and watch this series take on a new look on Duel 5.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go.
Fight.
On board with demsix, who is going to be getting the Mega, low YA, super shotgun, rocket launcher, although, perhaps more pertinently, he's going to take an awful lot of Gotlung to the face. I certainly did, Christus. I certainly did. The dangers of having to look at a camera that is not near your computer. It's alright, boys. There's teething issues here on the Doombringer Duel League. We'll figure it out. That's a strange fight, boys. Less of that, please. Yeah, it was about how it was always going to end. We got... Oh, dear Lord. He almost killed Gaia, though. That'd be wild. That would be so wild. 11 HP. Guy sticking around here. I'm impressed. That's some poise. And it's what you have to do on Duel 5 a lot, because there's no health on it. Or ammo. Or rail. There's not got a lot on it. There's 150 bubble that I don't know how to get. Does Gaia know how to get it? From the looks of things, no. There's a 25 somewhere. Look at this is dual 5 points. This is what it's all about. There is the 50. He can see it. Can you RJ to it? Can you do a trick jump? Did Legear win? Legear did not win. Sadly, he went down 2-1 to Resper. Rockets coming out. Big damage from Gaia. Dear lord. Demsix does well, though. Does get the frag. Eats more damage than you'd like. But had to force the fight. And did pretty decent from the position he was in. Red in 5. Mega in 10. Are they going to be happy to trade? I think if you're Demsix here, yeah. The one thing you don't want to do is go through Tally. He might do it anyway. But no, instead he's going to get the red and now looks into Mega. Rather than going through the Tally, which is always horrible. Demsix shreds Gaia. That is absurd. Gotling up close. Really, really, again, I have to emphasize how well Demsix is playing the items here. And in a way that isn't super obvious. I think he understood the risk of positioning of going through Tally. Goes the other way. And, okay, a little bit fortunate the guy wasn't on the item itself. But, you know, you've got to be opportunistic. That's what it's all about. And really, really mature play from Demsix. Mega in 2. Oh, dropping on all that hard work. It's nothing now. It's burned to ashes. Let's see what Gaia can do from in control, which I think is, you know, is where he's stronger. If you're in a fight with Gaia and you both have the same stat going into it, chances are you lose. And when he has a little bit more, yeah, chances are pretty high you lose. We'll see. What can Demsix do? Can he magic an answer and surprise me once again? Rockets, not quite that. 3 for 2 now. Guy does spam Tally exit 200, 200 more or less. Oh, G strong. Ah, Jay, what? I like it. That's very Gaia. That's very Gaia. And that is... that's very sad to watch. Not really making inroads into this stack is Demsix. Tough. Gaia's doing something that in-control players often neglect, and that's playing the weird angles. That's holding the weird spots, you know. When you're in control, it can be really tempting to just run from item to item. Just sit on it. But Gaia didn't do that. Played proactively still. Still playing for frags. Rightly so. I know, 6 for 2. Not seeing enough shotgun usage from him. But apart from that, this is good stuff. Eggy boy does clip Demsix just about. Thing here is, you know, Demsix is backing off. What's he backing off to? Not a whole lot. Have to see what he can muster. 6 frags in 4 minutes. And that's not how you start a comeback, sadly. Would that it were. Running down now is Gaia straight onto the shotgun. Could be dangerous, but no. Demsix is sick. And he takes a bath in the hot lava. Or magma. Has it been... hang about. Is that still in the earth? Or is that out of the earth? Sort of feels like it's in a room. I'm going to say it's lava rather than magma, alright? I'm saying it's been heated and it was taken out and remelted. But that's by the by. Another one of those things that exists much more in video games than in real life. Lava. Lava, jumping, quicksand, guns. All much, much rarer in real life. Geology League. I mean, yeah. Sure, why not? The answer to reviving Arena FPS was to stop trying and instead teach geology at a university. That's the answer. Super Shotgun getting the respect it deserves now. And Gaiia looking very much the favourite right now at 13-1. I think demsix has put on a good show though, especially on GT4. Might even get a frag here. I does have LG. Surprised he didn't use it. Now dropping. Okay, Colin will get him. I'm not going to pretend though. I'm not going to hype this one up. I'll be honest with you boys. This is over. But we can watch demsix try and piece something together here. Gonna get himself a mega. It's nothing to sneeze at. I didn't enjoy that shotgun shot at all. He was out. There we have it. There we have it. Gaiia does 2-0 demsix, very much as we expected. But the fashion, not quite so much. Great play from demsix. Impressed me. And is a player that is quite dedicated, and I think is going to definitely be getting stronger as time goes on. So looking forward to that. Looking forward to more of demsix in the future. For now, though, it is congratulations to Gaiia. Did a great job, as ever. Is one of the favourites in this tournament. But we have some very heavy hitters coming up next. We've got Cygnus, we've got Yup, and we've got Strong Sage. And these guys, let's say, they can aim pretty well. It's going to be scary watching for the rest of us. We'll be right back with those three in various combinations. You stay tuned.